only senior on Lou Rowe's roster.
Couple of free throws, and it makes it a 4-0 Delaware advantage. Elevating his Banks, and he swishes one down. On a modest 5-0 run to take the 5-4 lead. Woodson just throws it out, and Banks comes up with it for the Dukes. JMU off and running. Banks all the way, gets the contact. He'll score the basketball, and he'll go to the free throw line. Does Darius Banks. Shot clock is down to 9. The Dukes have to do something here. And there's a nice drive. Coming down the baseline, Pinkard, that's what he did last week at UNCW as well. Fired fairly early, and he has done so thus far. Banks merely comes up with a steal. He is on the top 10 list at JMU. A cutter again as they got to figure out what's happening at the top. As Darling blows by the defenders, and he lays it in for the second time. He's got 6. Lewis got some hands to Banks. Anderson all in on him. He'll fire it anyway, and he hits it. Ooh, wow. Banks is in double figures. He's got 11 for Chavis Harvey, who just checked in during the stoppage of play. A good ball movement by the Blue Hens to score it. Does Gauze. He's got 2. He's got 4. That's his first field goal. Check back in. And that working his way around Lewis is Mutz to slam home his first bucket for Painter. Ball seemed again to slip out of the hands of Wilson. Either that or he felt there was some contact as the ball came way up short. And Delaware has it again, and there's the running shot by Darling.
Nova and just missed playing against his old team. That was the game before.
Tapped away, the Dukes with a run down the court. Here's Lewis, does a beautiful job first of gathering the basketball. Secondly, enough patience yet speed applied to score the basketball. Christmas against Darling, but it is stripped away. Putting his hand in there as Mutz comes away with it. Allen fires up again. The left-handed shooter is good. That's his first bucket.
And the first tray of the night. Chance to reestablish a working margin here.
Woodson looks inside, finds Lewis. Lewis goes up against Painter and gets the contact, still manages, shifts it to the left hand. What an interesting shot. With Wilson way out on him. Parker helps pick him up. Pinkard tried to pickpocket, nothing there. Out to the right wing, all alone. The shot is good. Laced in by Anderson, his first tray.
Mutz with a nice steal there, knocking the ball away from Wilson. Big opportunity for the Blue Hens.
Anderson tries another, hits another. Back-to-back trays for Anderson, who misses on the easy shot. Painter with the rebound, steps it out. Darling hits. Second. 5-point lead, Delaware with the advantage. Here's Painter, spins against Jacobs, scores the basketball against Jacobs, and he'll go to the free throw line. Here. There's Painter, leaves it high. Painter follows it up. Man, he has been a force here in the second half. 16 points for Painter. Lewis, the primary ball handler with Parker out of the lineup. Lewis will drive. Hesitates, contact by Goss. Lewis will go to the strike. And he's up to 17.
And rolled over. But nonetheless, definitely turnover.
And Banks gets free. Banks scores the bucket for the Dukes. It's a 2-point ball. Here's Banks, got a man in the air. Lewis drives. Wooden. Yes! Oh. Trying to get the ball to his point guard. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Wooden, stutter steps, drives. And yes, the freshman scores another big bucket here in the second half. He's come up with some big minutes here in this. Rebound, it's Allen's. Dukes get numbers back. Allen, the kick out, down to the corner. Anderson, 3 is good. My goodness, what a beautifully run transition tray for Kevin Anderson. And they'll talk about it a bit. Lewis smacks the basketball, looking for the inbounds. Finds Wilson. This time he slams it with no resistance. So Delaware comes into Harrisonburg and picks up its second win, improving to 2-2 in the CAA to 12-5 overall. The Dukes of James Madison dropping to 8-8 overall, 1-4 in Colonial Athletic Association.